What's up guys, I'm back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Reforge Gaming. Yeah, Reforge Gaming, the guy who is hypocritically well known of being a PlayStation fanboy. And today I'm here to bring you another video because why not? I'm not going to be no longer doing any thumbnails because I just don't got time for that. I've been doing real life important stuff, so I just don't got time. I just figured I would just release a video and just be done with it and let the video do the talking. So in this case, I saved you guys the time and effort of cutting down most of his videos because he thinks that Xbox is going to be sold off to somebody else, which I hope not. I'd rather see them be independent than not, you know? And let's get right into the video, so please enjoy.
News story that just hit, and I wanted to get a quick video out there for you guys. Xbox might be sold by Microsoft, or maybe even some of the studios sold off, spun off, and independent, which in my opinion could be a good thing considering the worrying reports we're seeing about layoffs, studio closures, and I for one would like to see a lot of these studios out from underneath Microsoft ownership. I don't really like the way they've treated their studios over the years, and if they're going to take them to the threshing floor and lay people off or shut them down, I would much prefer those studios sold off. But the division
Yeah, sure, the division itself is not making Microsoft money. They're a trillion-dollar company. Why should you care if they want to decide to make Xbox an independent studio? If anything, Xbox can literally just keep all of its studios and just rely on Call of Duty, the best-selling game every year. And on top of that too, why would they sell Xbox to a different company if nobody can afford anything? If anything, that's Microsoft's fault for increasing the price of Xbox and the Series S and the Series X and Game Pass, which they just lowered, by the way. And on top of that too, why would they increase the price of a $70 controller? Well, technically $80 now, because, I mean, let's face it, they're desperate because they're hurting for money. They laid off a lot of people and a lot of talent that they shut down, and okay, let's face it, if anything, a lot of games that are coming out are probably going to be in Game Pass. Because if you want to know why, Reforge, because here's why. I'll tell you why. Because they think that a subscription service will make them more money when they've been bleeding money. And they have been bleeding money, and it's all because of Xbox's greed. So, what's your point, Reforge?
itself is even being considered for a spin-off or a sale. This is coming from Reuters. We're going to pull up this and just sort of read through it very quickly. I wanted to get this out as fast as I could to you guys. Microsoft has considered spinning off Xbox, the information reports. So today, June 12th, when I'm recording this, Microsoft is considering options for its Xbox gaming unit, including a potential spin-off or restructuring as a wholly owned subsidiary. The information reported on Friday, citing 3 people with direct knowledge of the discussion. So 3 different people are saying this. Hey, we're hearing this. We've been
Sure, you've been hearing it. Why are you using Reuters? That place is a fucking PlayStation fanboy shit. And don't believe what this guy says. I'm telling you, this guy is just spilling out of his ass. And if anything, okay, I don't really think Microsoft would be that stupid to sell Xbox. If anything, they would make Xbox as an independent studio. Really, if you really think about it, they bought Activision Blizzard, so they can literally survive with just Call of Duty alone. They would have to lower their console prices, they would have to lower the subscription even further, they would have to do a lot of Game Pass subscription to overhaul it. And on top of that too, if anything, they would have to literally rehire everybody that they fired and probably restructure a lot of management to make good games. Like Gears of War E8, I'm very pumped about that. At least nobody got fired for that place. And if anything, I just think that that would be retarded if that's the case. I mean, I don't see Microsoft selling their division, so what's your point, Reforge? Is this the truth or not?
After the showcase, I said, you really got to be careful with this company. They say one thing, and they're usually doing what I call a looky-loo. They're getting you to look over here because the real thing's happening on this side of the room. They don't want you to look at it. And it really felt like a lot of that was performative, lots of distractions. Like I can't see them going back on exclusives after all the moves they've made. And a lot of that just felt like that's what that was designed to do. And in the wake of the showcase, the memo from Asha Sharma, and now we're hearing this report that they may even be considering spinning off Xbox altogether and just selling it, or maybe even selling the studios, really adds credence to me saying that. It's like I was really trying to tell people, you've got to be careful with this company. They say one thing, and then the dust settles, and the reality is completely different. So I'd love to know what you think. Leave a comment below. I appreciate you guys that have been coming to all the live streams. Make sure you're there for those as well. So hit like, share, and subscribe so I can see you in the next.
Yeah, hit like, share, and subscribe in my video. Like, comment, dislike if you don't like it, like if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, and leave it down in the comment below. At least I don't e-bag unlike Reforge Gaming here. Really, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys like it. And I already said what I had to say, so I just think that this video is just entirely short. I had to really cut down most of the article reading because it was just entirely retarded that Microsoft would be selling Xbox.